Mitram and Bandhuvam, this is South Asia Maps, intellectual Kshatriya channel that brings South Asia centric topics for the audience in the form of maps and icons and images. The abstract ideas can be easily etched into the audience mind. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. Today we are discussing about a fascinating treaty between the Burmese Empire, Burmese Kingdom, and East India Company Bahadur, called Treaty of Yandaboo. After this presentation, you will get a fascinating broader concept and ideas how that treaty that was signed in 1826, almost 2 centuries past, influences today's the history, culture, economy of the people of South Asian region. The Treaty of Yandaboo 1826. This is the geographical context of the treaty. This is the northeastern part of Bharat, South Asia, the Ganga Sagar here, the Bay of Bengal, Calcutta, the capital of Bengal Presidency, also the capital of the British India at that time, the East India Company Bahadur, the prominent city port on Bay of Bengal, Ganga Sagar, is the Chittagong port. This is the Calcutta town, the Chittagong port town, and Dhaka town. This is river Padma or Padu, that is, after Ganga river enters into Bengali territory, the leaving the Kosi land, that the Purbanchal region, and it is called Padu or Padma. This is the Brahmaputra river called Jamuna. Once it enters in the Bengali land, they join together at Goyal Undo. Nearby also other mighty river called Barak or Surma or Kushiara, downstream called Meghna. They join. They have many hundreds and hundreds of distributaries. They join the Ganga Sagar. So this is the Meghalaya Plateau or Shillong Plateau. At that time, 1820s or so, Garo Kingdom, Khasi Kingdom, Jayantiya Kingdom. Here the Ahoms Kingdom. Ahoms are the people who originally came from this region, Shan or Chin region of Upper Burma, through a pass called Patkai Pass, and established a kingdom in the Brahmaputra valley, and they were integrated very well. They were very great builders and great warriors. The famous hero Lachit Barphukan, who fought Sarari Ghat battle near Gauhati, is a prominent Ahom general. This is the kingdom of Manipur, kingdom of Tripura or Tipera. This is the Lushai Hills, Mizo Hills. This entire region is called Purbanchal Mountains, a part of Himalayas. Other side of the mountains is the Chindwin River that joins the main river Irrawaddy. The Mandale is the important town on the Irrawaddy. Few kilometers downstream, after Chindwin River joins Irrawaddy, is the town called Yandaboo. This is the Upper Burma. Tilak, when he defied the British, was sent to Mandalay jail. That is considered to be very severe punishment. Unlike Gandhiji and Nehruji, he was not put it in the comfortable Yerwada jail and provided good facilities, Medicare, like Mrutyunjay Veer Savarkar, Kalapani went to and sent to Andaman jail. So this is the Chittagong region of Bengal. Next is Arkan region. At that time in Burma, that is the Rohingyas dominant region. So this is about the Treaty of Yandaboo signed in 1826, the Geographical Context. Let's go into the treaty and what happened. The treaty, the belligerents, the forces that fought this war, the Burmese war, is the British East India Company Bahadur, Kingdom of Burma, Burmese Kingdom or Kingdom of Awa. This is the time where the treaty was signed at Yandaboo place. The prominent general who fought this war on behalf of Governor General at that time, Lord Armhead. Armhead held the office for 5 years, 1823 to 1828. He succeeded Lord Hastings, not Warren Hastings. Warren Hastings was the predecessor. Lord Hastings has a nearly 10 years term. From 1813 to 23, he annexed the Peshwa's territory, fought Nepalese war, the Treaty of Sagoli, and with Peshwa, the Treaty of Pune enhanced the kingdom empire of British in India tremendously, succeeded by Armhead. Easy to remember. A is Armhead, B is Burmese war, fought in the time of Lord Armhead. After B, the Armhead was succeeded by Lord Bentinck or William Bentinck, 1828 to round about 33 or so, who met Maharaja Ranjit Singh, Sher-e Punjab, at a town called Roper or Rupnagar, that is the Malwa region, south of Sutlej River, close to Ambala district of British India, or Ambala, which was formerly part of the district. The major region was when the Ahom's kingdom got weakened, the Burmese invaded the territory, conquered, annexed Manipur and Kachar region, Tipera region, Jayantia region and Ahoms. The British, who was the masters of Bengal, has an uneasy relation already with Burmese kingdom, invaded, and nearly 2 years the war was fought, and finally the treaty was signed at Yandaboo. It is the most important treaty. We will see that many of the modern events are molded by that. The result of the Anglo-Burmese war, the first war, 1826. Add 26 again, that becomes 1852. The second war was fought during the time of Lord Dalhousie. Remember, Dalhousie left a few months before the first mutiny broke down in 1857, right? Again, the third Burmese war fought in round about 1885. So the Burmese ceded Assam, they ceded Manipur, they ceded Kachar region, they ceded Jayantia, Arkan region. The south of Arkan in the coastal Burma, lower Burma, called Taneserim. Yandaboo and Irrawaddy, south of Mandalay town in the central Burma. This is upper Burma. That is the Treaty of Yandaboo. And this is my main, the channel, South Asia Maps, ready. You can go and find it. And at YouTube channel, there are more than 30 or so, excuse me, the playlist containing 260 meticulously made presentations for you. You can also find me at Twitter site, India Maps number 2 here, the handle. And this is I also have that playlist also contains a playlist called the channel treaties. You can see the Treaty of Purandar between Shivaji and Ghazis of Islam, the Mughals, and 1665, a monumental treaty. The Maratha line genuflected temporarily to tide the vast army brought into Deccan by Jai Singh. The Treaty of Bassein, the first treaty and second treaty was signed. The Treaty of Bassein, the Peshwa Bazirao and East India Company Bahadur, where Peshwa became the subsidiary force. British became the masters at Pune. Then the Treaty of Lahore in 1846, after the Sikh War, the first treaty, that is the British entered there. The Treaty of Amritsar, first treaty 1809, the Satluj became the boundary. Second treaty 1846, that is the formation of the Dogra state by Maharaja Gulab Singh and from the Khalsa Raj. The second Treaty of Amritsar 1849, annexation of the Khalsa Raj. Treaty of Bairawal, where the British resident Lord Lawrence became the virtual master of the young Maharaja Dalip Singh, and all the Punjab 5 treaties you can find in that folder. So if you look at this in the Squaresburg Atlas, this is the fascinating map. You can see how that when the British started forming the districts and consolidated, this is the Bengal presidency. They had the Bengal region, Goalpara, Maimen Singh. These are the independent kingdoms, Garo kingdoms and the Kasi kingdoms, Jayantiya kingdoms, Kachar, and this is the Tipera hill states and Manipur and so on. This is the Ahoms. Later they completely annexed Assam. That is the Darang region and Lakhimpur region, and the Naugang region, Sibsagar. Now it has many districts. This is the Naga Hills, this is the Kachar region, this is the Patkai Pass will be somewhere here, this is the Sadia region on Arunachal Pradesh, the Burmese Empire, the Chittagong division, and you have Arkan, Rohingya region. That is somewhat similar between the Bengali dialect and also Burmese dialect. There are also a type of Bengali people, and that is the Rangoon region. Siam is essentially Thailand, and that is about that. And you can go and look at the first Burmese war here in the Wikipedia, the belligerents and so on, the treaties, the Patkai Pass, the famous pass. This is the Purbanchali Himalayas. The Ahoms king Suhapa came round about 1200 when the Musalmans, the Turks, came from the other side, that is the Khyber Pass, around about 2000, Bakhtiyar Khilji and all those people, Sultan Kaikubad, and they were, because of Musalmans, they couldn't integrate because of their violent belief system. Whereas the Ahoms integrated well, they built a mighty, very fascinating Assamese culture. That's the difference between the native cultures, which are dharmic and spiritual, and conversion-based ideologies of Islam and Christianity, which are militant and uproot the local people, turn them against the parent body itself. So, in the broader sense, this treaty played a very important role in modern times. In the partition fought, I talked about the Bengali occupied Assam, Bengali Muslim occupied Assam. As that war didn't occur, as a home kingdom was independent, there should not been so many Musalmans living in the Brahmaputra valley. That today is a very serious issue that many Hindus are not aware. Darul Harb and Darul Islam, Islamic land, Goalpara and all those things I talked about. So that is the influenced by Yandaboo Treaty. This is the partition of one of the Bengali speaking district in the Assam province in 1940s. Sylhet or the Srihad district, the sword of Allah, that is Saif Allah, falls on the district. And Yandaboo Treaty, I am not saying that is contributed to this, but it has a major role to play. That's what I am talking about, to put you in the broader. This is the broader historical Bengal presidency, that is 11 divisions, Patna, Chota Nagpur and so on, here Chittagong division. This is the Arkan division, Burma, Surma division, Ahom division, and so on. And you can see the fascinating Patkai Pass here. So that is in a sense about the historic significance of the fascinating Treaty of Yandaboo between the East India Company Bahadur, that is British India, and Burmese King and the General Bandulas, authored round about 1826, town called Yandaboo, south of Mandalay town in the central Burma on the Irrawaddy river. Thank you very much, Mitravan Bandhu, and I really appreciate if you consider subscribing the channel and bringing it to your friends. And if you are listening me at share chat site, please Do takes a few seconds to post your comments so that I can take them into consideration to put the presentations to meet some of your expectations. See you later on other presentations. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy at South Asia Maps.